Next video. The cruelest episode of Deal or No Deal.
I just got done recording a video for my main channel about America's Got Talent, and at the end of the video, spoiler alert, I said that I think the time when that show became so emotional and pulled at your heartstrings so much, that aligned very closely with when Howie Mandel joined the show. To me, Howie Mandel on America's Got Talent is this really sappy guy, this really
We really need to watch his America's Got Talent video, but I gotta say this. America's Got Talent was really nice when Howie was in there, because Howie was a very nice and motivational guy. You know, he was somebody that was like, oh, everybody's talent is great. And now the problem is that every single person on that fucking show is like that. Simon kind of took the place of Howard Stern, but Howard Stern did a great job on America's Got Talent because he wasn't afraid to say, I don't give a fuck about your story, your talent sucks, you don't deserve to win. Now it's like you pull up to AGT, and if you have a good story, you could fucking bang metal plates together and just scream, and people would be like, wow, this is a great talent, let's move him on. I stopped watching AGT because I remember half of the fucking talents, they didn't even show the bad ones. I miss AGT when they used to show the shitty people, the people that would come on stage and go, hey, I'm gonna be singing. And they'd fucking slam the red button and go, you fucking suck, get out. It removes the entertainment value.
That got me thinking about this episode of Deal or No Deal from, I don't even know what year it's from. It's from season 4, where he was not so much like that, but it's, you know, it's not Howie's fault. We'll talk about it. Back.
Deal or No Deal is a brutal watch 90% of the time, because the people they bring on just don't understand statistics. Ever. If you don't know what Deal or No Deal is, it's basically a bunch of cases, and they range from like a penny to $1 million. I don't know how many cases there are. How many cases are there, chat? Like 30 something? And it'll scale. It'll go like a penny, $1, $10, $100, $1,000, $10,000, and it'll just keep going up, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50K, and it'll just like be a lot of different incremental values of money. And you pick a case initially, and then you have to pick cases to eliminate, and it gets rid of different amounts of money. In between those cycles of getting rid of cases, you get offers to stop, right? And you can stop the game there, take a certain amount of money, and leave. And a lot of the time, people will have like a good start, and they'll have like a $500,000 case left and a $200,000 case left. But then 7 cases that suck, like $1, $100, $500, $1,000. And the guy will offer them like $100,000 to just quit. And instead of saying, hey, statistically, I'm going to lose, this makes the most sense to take $100,000, they're going to go, no deal. And then the next 3 cases they pull are the most expensive cases. And then they go, and they start crying. And they always talk to a family member in the audience. And we'll see this in this guy's video probably, but they always talk to a family member in the audience. And the family member is always like the grandma or the grandpa that actually has life experience and goes, you should probably take the $100,000. That's a fucking lot of money. You know, $100,000. So, you know, you got a lot of fucking pennies up there. I don't think you want to win those. And they go, yeah, thanks, Gam. No deal. And then they pull the $500,000 case and fucking shit themselves and cry.
In whatever year it was, 2018, when I was going through the audition process and like doing the interviews to be on Deal or No Deal, my family every now and then would turn the show on, turn on the old reruns. And my mom recorded this one episode because it was just so bizarre and cruel. And I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I just can't believe they did it. So here we are. This man, his name is Tommy. And
yo, you already know Tommy's got a penny. Tommy picked 18. Tommy's got a fucking penny in that case. And he's going. And I've seen ones where it's like $1 million is left, and then the other case is $10. And then they get offered $400,000, right? Instead of having to 50, basically getting nothing or $1 million. And the guy goes, no deal. And then they fucking rip the penny.
And the things you need to know about Tommy, he's an absolute sweetheart. He's like the nicest guy that I've ever seen. I root for him so hard. There's so many people that come on shows when they can win a big prize and win a lot of money. And it's like, do I want you to win? You seem like kind of you seem annoying or whatever. You seem like maybe a little bit of a jerk. This guy could not be more of a sweetheart. We'll kind of just piece through before what happens. I'll just run you through everything. So Tommy knows all of the models' names. He knows every girl on the show, and he's got a favorite.
What? He knows all of their names? They use the same women in every one? I didn't know that.
His favorite model is case number 7 here. He's got a big crush on case number 7, and I know that the show knows that. The show knows everything about everybody that comes on. They do a big background deep dive. They do interviews with you. They would have asked him, hey, you know every model's name. Do you have a favorite? And he would have told them it's this girl. So this is Tommy's favorite model. It's Miss Sarah here. Tommy does not pick case number 7 to be his case. And eventually he chooses...
Why? Why would you not? I feel like if that's your favorite person, why wouldn't you pick that fucking case? What?
7 to be eliminated. Hopefully you guys understand how Deal or No Deal works. Otherwise, I might be confusing you right now. But anyway, she opens the case, and it is $5.
Okay, maybe that was a good choice. maybe that was a good choice. He didn't pick case number 7 there. $5. You think they give you? Do you think you have to like they just give you $5? Like if you win? Like, if you win the penny, do you think they actually give you, like, a penny? If you win, like, over 1,000, they probably make you sign some sort of contract. And it's like you have to get wired the money because you're going to get taxed. But if you win $5, dude, they probably are just like, yeah, here's a $5, man. They just take it out of their wallet. Howie rips a fucking penny out of his pocket.
You know the show is already trying to screw with old Tommy here because they might be thinking, okay, Tommy likes this girl. He's going to pick her to be his case. Well, what they didn't know is that Tommy wanted to keep her up there for a while so he could keep looking at her because he's got a crush on her, right? They already foiled once to try to screw this guy. Well, the next thing that they do is...
Oh my god, do you think the game, they tried to rig the show? Because before they even set up the cases, he probably said, yeah, that's my favorite, and then they put her with a $5 case. So they tried to rig it so he would pick it. Because most people at the end end up just using the case they picked initially and seeing what's in that.
They bring Sarah down to join his family, part of his support group. So now, look at him. He's beaming with joy, and she's part of his team now. She's on Team Tommy. And you love to see it. So am I. We're all on Team Tommy. Okay, so then what happens next is so unbelievably cruel. They come in with this surprise little twist, and the banker actually says, hey, Tommy, I'm going to actually offer you a car. There's only one thing that you have to do. There's one catch. It's not going to affect your cases. It's not going to affect the money. You'll get it as long as you can do the one thing.
Brand new fuel-efficient car, and all you have to do, this is the only challenge, all you have to do is get in it. That's the challenge.
Oh my god, that is so much worse than... Dude, chat, what was running through my head? Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Dude, I thought it... When he titled the video Cruelest Episode, I thought it was going to be like, oh, because he lost all the money. And then when they were singing like, oh, the catch, I thought it was going to be like, you have to tell the girl that you like that you don't like her or some shit. Holy fuck. My god, they're going to make him get in the car.
So... I'm sorry, shouldn't be that hard to get in a car, right? That seems like a weird challenge. What do they mean by that? Well, let's see what this car is.
Here's the car.
Hey, Tommy, you're a big guy, right? You'll get this car, all you gotta do is squeeze your body in there. Just stuff yourself in that little car for all of us to watch. We all...
Dude, is that a Kia Soul? Or like a smart car? That is the smallest vehicle I've ever seen. Imagine instead, everybody's cheering and he's like, I don't want that boo-fast car. Oh, you gonna try and give me a fucking smart car? Fuck off.
I mean, how rude. How rude of you to do. And it gets even a little bit worse here, so they add insult to injury.
Sarah?
All right, this is the Banker's Challenge. This is your 2008 Smart for 2 car. And you have to get in the car, but you also have to shut the door.
Okay.
So... oh my god. Tommy, you're such a big guy. Oh,
you think they told him? I feel like they probably ran that by him before. I don't want to sit here and just assume that you know, the agency was probably nice to him, but I feel like maybe they had to have brought that up before. There's no way they just bring this out kind of like in the midst and say, get in the car.
First off, they have Sarah be the one to tell him the rules.
Yeah.
You know, the girl that he has a crush on. How embarrassing to have to do this in front of someone that you think is attractive, right? Someone that you have a little bit of a crush on. So then now Sarah's like involved in this bullying thing. How bizarre is all of this? This is a young guy. This isn't like...
What year do you think this was? When did Deal or No Deal run? I remember I used to watch it when I was like on vacation. And they had, like, you know when you're on vacation at a hotel and there's only, like, 5 channels? Oh, my God. They still run it now? They had one in 2019. But there's, like, massive gaps. Oh, no, they ran 3 years in a row, 4 years in a row. They went 2005 to 2008. And then they did, like, a 10-year skip. And then they did it again in 2018.
You have to get in the car, but you also have to shut the door.
The car was 2008.
You have to get in the car, and you also have to shut the door. It's not enough for you to just be stuffed in the side and be half sticking out with your big gargantuan body, Tommy. I just can't believe that this was... I can't believe it. What am I talking about? 2008? What were we doing? Honestly, what were we doing? Tommy, 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 Tommy.
Nah, he surely fits in that. You know the producer's in the back like, fuck! Fuck! The guy in the back's like, what are you freaking out about? He's like, that's my fucking car! That's my car! It's my fucking car. Oh my God. I didn't think he'd be able to fit in it. I'm not going to be able to get home tonight.
You saw that son of a bitch banker? How dare he do that to you, Tommy? You didn't deserve that, and I love to see how supportive everybody is. This crowd, they passed the vibe check. They sure did. They absolutely passed. Sarah, what a lady. I'm sorry that they made you do that. I can't imagine that she wanted to be involved with that. You know what? Tommy gets the last laugh because he fits in that car perfectly fine. It's not even an issue. I don't know. Were they trying to embarrass him? Yes, they were. They definitely were. Because it wasn't like they were thinking, oh, it'll be so easy for him to stuff into that car. And then he'll just win the car. And it's like, we're almost giving him a gift. They didn't just give him the gift. They give him the gift with the little added jab to the side. It's like being in a toxic relationship with someone that's like, I'll pay for your half of the rent, but I'm going to let you know all the time that I'm paying for your half of the rent. I'm going to shame you for every purchase that you make. I'm going to embarrass you at any social gathering. It's that type of vibe, you know? But Tommy wins in the end. Oh, get in there nice and tight with your girl. See, this is what you love to see. That's what you love. Look at all the space. Look at how much room there is. Tommy, why don't you lean those seats back? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think those seats lean back in a smart car.
Image that you hang up on the fridge. I do gotta say, you know, I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I want to let you know how this ended. Tommy was playing like a special version of the game where there were a bunch of millions on the board. He had kind of a half and half.
Oh my God, I remember that. And there was like they had like $5 million cases.
Half scenario where half of the cases left were $1 million and half left were really low numbers. And he was offered $448,000 to
take it! Oh my God, chat, look at the board. Look at the board. Look at the board here, okay? Everybody look at the fucking board here. You have $200, you have $1,000, and then $1 million. And you get offered, the most you can win is $1 million. You get offered $448K. There's a 50-50 shot that you get either 200 or 1,000. And you're getting 44% in response, right? So it's a little less. Like if they offered you 500K, it's just an easy rip. Right, but 448K, I'm still taking that. I'm still taking that. And I don't even care. Every time, say you do take the bank offer, they always make you do this. They always say, and let's see what you missed out on. And they show the case that you have. I don't want to see the case that I have, right? I don't want to know. If I'm playing poker or something, yeah, I want to know what the fuck I folded on. But if I'm in Deal or No Deal and I take 448K, I don't want to fucking know if that was $1 million or not. And then they always show it. And then like half of the time it was $1 million. And then it motivates people to go, okay, maybe I should just always keep my case.
He did accept that offer.
Thank fuck, dude. Genius guy, W. Tommy. I've seen too many Deal or No Deals where they go, no deal, and they don't take it. Tommy's a fucking smart man. Tommy just walking out now with a fucking smart car that's probably worth about $300 total in sheet metal, and then a AA battery that's going to power it.
Absolute huge win. $500,000 and a new car and a new girlfriend. It is unfortunate because if you accept a deal on Deal or No Deal, they make you play out the rest of the game.
Oh, it's so annoying.
What you would have done, and with the choices that he would
he would have won the mill.
He would have won $1 million. So just one more little jab.
But it's a jab, but you can't know that, right? And so it's the same thing with like when you're playing poker. If you start out with a shitty hand and you fucking fold, and then the cards come out that you need, yeah, you're gonna be mad. But it's also like you did the right thing statistically. I would rather have 448K and lose out on $1 million than have nothing and lose out on 448K.
I almost was on this show. I'm actually glad that I did not make it. I'm not glad. I would have been awesome. Dude, free money, come on.
That was a good video. I enjoyed that. Scott is struggling. This isn't his main channel, is it? I feel like he has another one. Because that was the AGT video. Here it is. Yeah, we still gotta watch this. It says I'm 5 minutes in, but we never actually watched it. Vamp for the sub. Islord for the sub.